boy Spray Paint back at you another video, man. Y'all know what it is when y'all step in the building, right? So you already know the assignment. You got to smash that like button, Jack. So listen, we got two segments we got to talk about, right? Y'all know we got to talk about Cameron dropping a bombshell on Kanye West for dissing him. And also, we got to talk about Gilly the Kid interviewing BG instead of Turk. So y'all hit the like button. Let's go. Now listen. We know Kanye West been on one this year, right? You feel me? And I told you the reason why he been on one. We already know Kendrick been holding the spotlight down since last year. So Kendrick defeated Kanye West's biggest op, which is Drake. And he doing anything and everything to try to get back in the algorithm because everything still is about Kendrick right now. We done seen that boy with the KKK hat on, you feel me? We seen him ran by his baby mama. And also when he dropped the song called Cousins, we heard some disturbing news, you feel me? But everybody been wondering what's going on with Kanye West, you feel me? Because Ye been tripping. This ain't the same Kanye from 23 years ago, you feel me? Ye has never came out ever in music and said that he had personal dealings with a man. Now, I don't have nothing against anybody that's gay at all. You feel me? But the ones that's playing, acting like they gay, I don't respect it. I only respect the ones that come out and live their truth. Now, y'all got to know that Killer was going to respond to Kanye because Kanye tweeted how Cam say I'm doing anything bad for Chicago. Chicago loves me. I love Cam. It's niggas like you that had me shook to release the song, but I ain't scared of y'all type niggas. And thank you for making Dipset. You're a god, and F you, by the way. And I got my $2 million Dipset belt on as I speak. So Ye saying like, you know, respect, but at the same time, it's still F you. It seemed like something wrong, bro. But I'm going to let y'all hear what Killer had to say.
Like what Academics did, to be totally honest with you. What Academics did was he filmed everything in that interview. Now imagine that interview would have started with the shit on. You'd be like, oh, this is crazy. Oh, this Kanye is wild. He filmed when he came in. Kanye was a regular person. Hey, man, how you doing? What's happening? Cool? Let me go change and put my shit on. Come back out, now let me get the BA now. Then when he thought the interview was over and they stopped taping, he took the shit off and was a regular cool again. I would go for some of this shit, pause, if we didn't just see shit like that. And not just shit like that. When I'm around Kanye, I don't see none of the crazy shit. I haven't been around him in years. Maybe like 3 years ago, I seen him for about an hour or two. But he's a regular guy that wanted to rap and did hot beats and so on and so forth. And he figured out a lane for himself. He started with snatching shit and paparazzi won his pictures, got around the right that made his celebrity grow and made their celebrity grow too. And, you know, I remember Dame talking about Cam, you know, he's bipolar, he don't be taking his medicine. I never knew this. I'm not saying he isn't. I'm not playing with people who are bipolar, I get it. I just never seen none of this shit. And I've been around Kanye for a long time ago. I just didn't see it murder. Is that still your son?
That's a creepy way. Oh my gosh.
You said I was your son. No, son, if it's your son, it's all right. I just want to...
That was a good...
I'm just like...
Yeah. I gotta pray for Ye, man. I don't know that guy, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I don't know what to say. This is just wow, yo.
It's just a yes or no question.
That person is not my son.
Okay. Got you. And what I'm saying is, if this is true, what I will say is this. I lived in Chicago for about 5 years. Shout out to the West Side, K-Town, on the South Side, the Hundreds and everything. Everybody know I stayed up in Chicago for about a good 4 or 5 years. And Chicago is one of the best towns, best cities. I love Chicago because I got New York vibes, but it was super duper violence. Don't get that. But the women were more cool. Like it wasn't New York, like, you know, New York girls are a little rough or whatever. It was like New York vibes. I'm talking about, you know, to me, the West Side reminded me of Harlem. South Side was like Brooklyn. They got trains, they have a downtown, et cetera. It was, landscape-wise, it was like New York. And I had a real good time. But, and I'm not saying nothing about the city of Chicago, but two of the biggest superstars ever. It's some nasty shit. It's a lot of shit going on with two of the biggest superstars ever, not just from Chicago, ever in music history, where some personal nasty shit going on. I don't know what was going on up there like that. This is before I got there, obviously, but y'all putting a stain on a good city, man. Y'all need to cut the shit, baby.
I'll just add.
Sound like you want to say something. Murder.
Nah, it just seemed like Ye going through a lot, you know.
Yes.
I think he's really just trying to. Hopefully, I hope he's trying to find his way back to himself. But you gotta have the right people around you and things like that. Because when something like this comes out, I reached out to a few people that I know used to be close to him, but they're no longer close to him. So I don't know really who's around. And I pray he make it back because this is crazy. I wouldn't do all of this to sell music. I definitely wouldn't. Like what you were saying, Killer. I believe that's what's happening, but I definitely wouldn't do this to sell music.
We know you wouldn't do it. Do you believe he's doing it?
I definitely, but I think he's definitely using it to sell the music, and that's the sad part about it.
Man. He's still your son, that's my nephew. You know, that's your son, that's my nephew now. Get your son under control, man. What we doing with him? Is he disowned, or is he going? Are you gonna have a talk with him?
I might have a talk with him. I might have to have a talk with him.
All right, so we not disowning him.
Nah, I'm not just yet. Not just yet.
All right.
I'm gonna fly to California tomorrow, man.
All right.
See where he's at, man. Cause we gotta talk, man. I don't like what I'm hearing.
All right, nah, that's all good.
You hear what he said about you?
Yeah, that's why I'm talking to you. Cause I don't usually talk to suck once they suck. I don't go back. I don't go back and forth once you admit you suck. That's just me. That's what I'm trying.
That part ain't my son.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What are we doing? That's what I'm asking. Because if you giving him a pass,
I can't give him no pass.
I'm not going back and forth.
Yeah. I didn't hear all that, but
we talked about it last week.
Yeah, I gotta walk away.
Yeah, like that's what the whole thing was about. I was just like, I know how you stand on business. I didn't know if we had it was what's it called, the intervention. If you was gonna have an
I was trying to have the intervention, but I can't stand.
All right, it might have been a phase.
So what Cam is saying is that this whole phase is up. He can have his whole phase deleted.
Listen,
that's what Drea said.
No, you could delete being what Drea said, but Dre ain't a man who sucked. That's what I'm saying. Listen, if you like it, I love it. I'm following your lead on this. This
is uncharted territory. These are conversations we never had in hip hop. This is uncharted territory. Please forgive me for all my response. I don't know what to say on this. I gotta pray.
Oh man! All right.
Well, real quick, just for for context, can I read what he said? Because the audience is probably like, but what did he say?
Yeah.
Because I want you guys' reaction. So Ye, in a deleted tweet, he said, how Cam say I'm doing anything bad for Chicago? Chicago loves me. I love Cam. It's like you that had me shook to release the song, but I ain't scared of y'all type of. And thank you for making Dipset. You're a god. And you, by the way. And I got on my $2 million Dipset belt as I tweet.
Yeah, that's why I asked him. Like, because you know I usually handle stuff like this. This is why I'm asking you. Was this still your son? Because it's my nephew. That's why I'm asking you. What are we doing with this? Do we leave it alone? I'm going to leave it alone till May tells me what I have to do with this. That's all I can say, man.
Cameron, he wasn't wrong. He only thing, shout out to Chicago, you feel me? Because I got a lot of people from the Rat that rock with my channel, you feel me? And I rock with theirs as well. Now, Cameron was saying two of the biggest superstars from Chicago put a stain on the city. And let's just be real, it's been a freaky week. You feel me? It's been a freaky week between Ye, Shannon Sharp, and you know we always have more Diddy news every other day. But the crazy thing about it is I know Cam was going to ask Mace if Ye was his son. Because y'all know Mace rock with Ye. You feel me? Kanye been around all them boys. Like I said, Ye been in the game for a little minute. And nobody has seen Ye act out like this. But Cam said niggas be conveniently gay. And basically saying that half of these dudes that's trying to use the gay card, they not even being gay. They're just using it for personal gain. You feel me? The other people that's actually gay, they living in their truth. But it's dudes that like to go on rants and play just for numbers, and they don't even be living like that. It's crazy. But on to the next, man. We got to talk about Gilly the Kid interviewing BG. You feel me? Now keep in mind, Turk been feeling some type of way about Gilly for a minute because he been saying Gilly owed him an interview. And you know, when Turk was getting on that liquor, he was all on Drink Champs, going in on Gilly, going in on Rick Ross. And the thing is, BG done came home and turned back up. He done turned back up. He doing interviews. He just, shout out to Jizzle. He just did something with Drink Champs. He just did something with, I think Jizzle done went on a little press run with these interviews, but Turk, he wanted the red carpet as well, but he didn't get the red carpet when he came home. And still to this day, it seemed like Turk is being blackballed. But I know Turk got to be feeling some type of way right now because he said that Gilly owed him an interview, and out of nowhere, he done put that boy Jizzle up there. But on another note, y'all got to get in the comments and let me know how y'all feel, bro. How y'all feel about Gilly interviewing BG and ignoring Turk? Y'all know what it is, man. This your boy SP, man. The latch out the door.
Gilly, first of all, you ain't get me on your podcast, and I reached out to you before you got your podcast, cause you say you're a dog, and you already know. I know you talk about you could box and do all that, fuck all that funny bunny ass shit right there. Cause no, me and you done been on the phone. You wanna beef with Rick Ross about his cows and shit, whatever the fuck he got going on. But dog, I reached, nigga, you want me to show it? I got receipts. I told this nigga Gilly, bro, get me on the fucking podcast. Nigga, you didn't blow up. Before you blew up, dog, you was in my DM and shit, we were talking. I don't got no respect for you, Gilly. At all.